sunk an enemy destroyer.
Hey team, this is Ripper here because you're doing fantastic today. Get a fun video that someone had requested, which was a gameplay from the Lushun, and the Lushun is a dockyard premium ship back in the day. And if you had missed out on this event, man, if you were DD main, you were pretty pissed off and probably upset because this thing is redonkulous and it's an awesome destroyer. But as always, before beginning, like, subscribe, bell button below. Appreciate all the supporters of the channel. At 4,000 subs, we're going to do another premium giveaway. And as always, I can't thank you guys enough for all the support. Now, you guys make this a great place. Make this always a better place to have fun, learn about sailing ships, shooting ships, and making friends at the same time. So let's get right to it. Ooh, dolphins swimming next to the Lushun. Pretty darn awesome. Look at that. Look at those dolphins swimming next to Lushun. Now, if for again, if this is your first time on the channel, we are a DD focus main channel here. We do play other ships once in a while, but we focus primarily on DD tactics, techniques, and procedures. How to make this a better place and have fun and learn something at the same time. So Lushun, what is it right here? This is the Lushun Destroyer twin gun system. It is 1.4 second reload, and Fearless Brawler is not even active yet. 950 meters per second. This is the bread and butter of the ship. 130 millimeter caliber guns and a 12.8 firing range. So you'll see the build at the end of the video, but there are different builds that I've done, the long range to the short range build. But man, this destroyer is pretty unique and very awesome, and it's probably one of the few dockyard ships that I have to say is worth it. I mean, right now the dockyard ship is a Njord, or how you ever pronounce it. I think it's worthless, and it's actually I feel like it's a copy cut paste of the Carl Van Loo, or whatever it is, Carl Van Johan. And I think it's copy paste, but the Lushun is a kind of a Nutrishimi kind of style build, and it's probably one of the few destroyers that actually is worth it, or the dockyard events that's really awesome and worth it. But lately they've been really slacking, and I think War Game, you need to listen to this, do something that's worth it, so people will actually come back and play the game. But these two gun turrets are 360 turrets, so you don't have to worry about angling or moving around. They just swing wherever the ship is at. That's pretty awesome. The AP on this thing is amazing. Someone said just to use the AP on this thing, damage is 2200. The HE is the only downside, is very lacking DPM power, so it's not very strong. It takes a lot of HEs, but it starts fires just like normal. The torpedoes are in 11 kilometer deep waters, so they're okay. They're there, but that's not your bread and butter of the ship. Now, you can do some damage with them if you do it right, but it's hard. They don't go out 13 and a half like the Yo Yang. I still like the Yo Yang style torpedoes. Also, the other gimmick of this thing is the heavy repair team, which means it does use a repair over long periods of time, and it's got the hydro as well. 5.5, I think a 5.5 kilometer hydro. Yeah, really awesome right there. If it was a 6 kilometer hydro, this thing would be really overpowered. But I digress. All right, let's take a look at tactics, techniques, and procedures. Gameplay: slow creep in as a destroyer. You don't need to rush into your death, because now we've identified there's somebody inside the cap, because it was capping and nobody of our friendlies was in it. So guess what? We get to spot first. Our detection is 5.8, which is a very good thing for the Lushuns. As you can see, we outspot majority of things out there. Alvaro Bazan is basically trying to take this one-on-one, but unfortunately, watch the power of the AP here. AP only, guys. Look at that, 1,400 damage on a destroyer every couple seconds, 1.4 second reload. Come on, this thing is a monster when it comes to DPM power, as well as taking on destroyers, because that 5.5 kilometer radar and hydro, and one more shot, and bang, he goes down. Last kill right there. First blood, first kill. We get that first look, first kill, and that's exactly. Oh, and here's our counterpart Lushun. Now, here's the problem: is Lushun is very slow. And it's very, I would say, sluggish. So that's how you can see exiting the cap like that is going to be a difficult time for Lushun. It's not as fast like a Marceau or Kleber's style gameplay. It is a large, chunky, sluggish kind of destroyer. And as you can see, if you stop, it takes a while for it to get started up again. So it's not a very good dodging like a Khabarovsk or a Kleber kind of style game, gunboat gameplay. And do we get this final shot here? Just keep firing. All you gotta do is keep firing, and boom, look at that. Splash 2. We take out both destroyers on the minimap. Look at their carcasses right there on the minimap right there. Both destroyers down from 2 kills from the Lushun right there. And all we did was hold down the left mouse button, keep firing. And here's the demonstration of the heals right here. See how it is a slow tick up, a slow drip up, so that it takes a long time to heal everything. It lasts about 60 seconds to fully get all the HP that you are able to recover, and that's the power of the heals, as well as the hydro is okay. We didn't get close enough but to use it, but 5.5 kilometers is pretty darn decent. When the Z-52s and everything are out to 6 kilometers, and now we have a new German destroyer, super destroyer, coming out with the 7 kilometer hydro. Man, we are getting into the ridiculous range right here. All right, so let's take a look. Vermont. Here's the power of what the AP can do. at 1.3 second reload now at long range for the kind of 12-kilometer build. I have built this thing out to 14 to 15 kilometers, so they're decent. They can do damage out that range, but I find that the short range is a little bit better. I enjoy it more now. I've been trying the long-range gunboats, but the problem is you got to have a Kleber, Khabarov style gunboat to really, and Ragnar. You really got to have those kind of ships that can go long-range and have the hitting power. The DPM on this thing is really weak. See, 231 hits on the HE. You're gonna literally be pegging the Vermont for a while. That's why you're gonna need all this help. And boom, we get the kill. That was a steal kill right there. We just kept firing because of the amount of shells we were putting down range. Eventually, we're gonna get one. This is an example of why destroyers are so powerful. Okay, look, you notice that the 2 destroyers that were just delete off the map. Look what they caused the rest of the team to do. And I think Sealer Mountbatten just did a video about why destroyers are the #1 ship for this gameplay, even better than submarines. Submarines have the best detection in the game, but they can't do what we do, which is spot, cap, torpedo, gunboat, do everything, hunt down other destroyers. The destroyer still has the superior role in all of this, and it makes the game, and it literally sets the game. Because why? Look, both destroyers at Delta Cap are gone, and look what it causes the enemy team to do. Just run. What more do they... and I feel this is what's causing the meta to become this way, because as soon as the destroyer goes down, the battleships and cruisers just literally go dumb. They have no idea what to do other than just run away, and it's just a natural habit. Even I've done it, because I've literally... And look at this. Look at this guy is complaining on what are these 2 battleships doing in the back here with the Kleber, because one little destroyer like a Marceau can scare off an entire flank. And this is the meta, I'm telling you, though. The meta today is literally that of a... destroyer-focused gameplay, but then it cripples the game, because if 1 or 2 destroyers goes down, and then they don't watch videos like this or watch other players, or I don't care, watch other YouTubers and just learn that the destroyer is the key component of the game, and if you don't know how to use it correctly, it literally destroys the game. And I think I'm sorry, I'm probably the result of that is, just focusing on destroyer gameplay. I've literally kind of broken the game in the sense that battleships don't know what to do. Every game I've been in so far, like this week, have been blowouts. And they literally, people just go, like you could see this Mecklenburg, although he's doing what he's supposed to do, which is provide some kind of battleship firing. But he's running away, he's kiting away to a destroyer. And just look, this is all we can do. So look, I'm just going to take a switch to HE here once he angles, because the AP is really useless when at those those angles. You got to have a good angle, a broadside almost, to really maximize the damage on these ships. But look at this, the HE is awesome. They're easy to aim. The arc angles, as you can see, are decent. And look, he's firing at me because he knows I'm the one that's... Look how many ships are in his view. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in his view are there. He elects to shoot me all alone. And he wastes his shot because of that. And that is what's breaking the game, because battleship players are like, I can't hit this guy. And he's just shooting the crap out of me. And this is the power of the Lushun right here. 1.4. Look, he's firing his last salvo right there, and we take him down. Splash 4. Okay, he scratches the paint. We still got 2 more heals. Oh, heal like a lot back right there. And it's really difficult to kill the Lushun. I think the bread and butter Lushun is just being unable to die. And that's the power of these Khabarovs, Nutrishimi, kind of Lushun kind of style ships with these super heals, where I feel like you're shooting at it the whole time and nothing's happening. It's like it's so hard to kill the Lushun. Now, not to say that if I'm shooting at a Lushun, I'm going to kill that thing, just like you saw earlier. But if you're playing these long ranges, standoff ranges, which you're supposed to do as a destroyer gunboat, you're not supposed to engage close up from personal. You're supposed to stay at that mid to long range and just use the guns to pepper them, get them pissed off, get them to fire at you, because look how much potential damage I had fired at me. 819,000. That's 819,000 less damage placed on my team. So that is a very, very good role that the destroyer does, that is destroying the game, because, and I think that really everybody's shooting at you, but they're not connecting. Just like shooting at a submarine. Let me ask you guys, if you were playing a battleship and you kept firing at a submarine that you can't kill, you'd be pissed off too. At least with a destroyer, there's a chance, right? There's no chance of a submerged submarine getting shot or killed out with guns. And this is Flamu had mentioned, this is an artillery-based game, right? Not a underwater torpedo gimmick game, because the battleship doesn't have torpedoes. So that's why I digress on that. But look at the power of the AP right here on the Lushans. Okay. Look, oh, Burgon fires at us also, having 6 other guys to shoot at. He would rather blow his wad on us and literally sacrifice a long-term reload and get peppered by, look at all the other ordnance being fired at him. He would rather fire at us than anybody else. That is the power of the destroyer gameplay role, guys. I'm telling you, if you want to play, and I disagree with Sealor, play other classes to learn how to play. No, just play destroyers. You'll learn more playing a destroyer and than any other game because it requires thinking. It requires thought. It requires you to do strategy. It requires a sense of patience. So he goes down right there. Oh, I thought I was going to get that Kraken. Oh, somebody fired us. What are these torpedoes coming from? I don't know where that came from. Must have been the Helder. Oh, it must have been the airplanes. Anyways, look, everybody's firing at us. Look how much potential. We are now classified as 1 million annoying ship damage here. 1 million potential damage is an annoying ship in my personal opinion. So, oh, look at that heal. Don't worry, we'll heal it right back. This is why it's so annoying. You can't kill this thing. It just keeps coming back to life. It's the zombie ship, okay? Anyways, Lushun is already done. What have we also done? We've capped. We spotted. We didn't really torp this round, but we have torpedoes if we need to. But we were doing a heavy push. This is why I love guys that literally follow the destroyer and just support the destroyer and support each other by moving in unison. Well, I just played clan battles, and I just realized, you know what? Why would you split up a fleet and literally try to take everybody on 1-on-1 or 2-on-4 when you can have like an advantage of 6-on-2 or 6-on-3? More ships you have, more guns, more on power. And that just seems to work. Why? Because do you see the Navy, I'm in the military, United States Navy, do you think they just go, hey, I'm going to split off the team and I'm not going to guard the carrier or the battle group. I'm going to go off and do my own thing and hide behind an island. Do you see the Navy doing that? No, they work together. They have what they call a joint force task manual where we actually use that in the Air Force as well. We work together as different separate operations, separate forces, Air Force and Navy working together. We have to have joint tactics and procedures manuals. I had to take a course and class on that. I mean, there are different manuals and tech orders and everything and TTPs that really talk about this, working together in unison. And that's exactly why I think World of Warships, if you're a player here, you should support your own team. You should do that. Work in unison. The navies and the militaries do it, so why not do it? And that's why I say that's the fact. If you love doing that, someone says thank you for the videos. Yep, thank you. Salute to you, Monster 5. But anyways, look, it's me and the Trump working together, leading the pack of battleships and cruisers together. That just seems to win games. I'm telling you, it works so well. So the Lushun, final thought on it, is an awesome zombie killer destroyer. It does every role that you need to. The only thing it lacks is smoke, of course, but you got the super heals to take on it. And we got RPF locating somebody in front. I hope it's the Marceau, so I can snag this Kraken here for you guys. 4 kill. Oh, yep, there it is. And this was a hand-me-down Kraken. This guy just let me have it. Thank you for letting me have it. And boom, final shot right there, front turret. Splash 5 Kraken, only 65,000 damage, but we did a bulk of the work by doing 72,000 spotting and about 100 or a million potential damage right there. And let's see how we did here. Yeah, we didn't do much damage there, but we got a lot of shots out, and we shot a couple. We reset the cap, started fires, and we spotted a lot there. See, assisted capture. We were supposed to do that. And how did we do in the team? Top 4, very good right there. We did our work, and thank you guys for supporting there. And you can see, the AP I'm telling you is very, very powerful in the Lushun, especially with this 1.4 second reloads and lower. Man, you are getting some crazy damage. And look at this potential damage, over 1 million potential damage here. Classified annoying ships. Spotting, this is why I said spotting is so dang important. You spot the ships, you help your other team shoot them, and that's what being a good destroyer team player is all about right there. But as always, hope you guys enjoy the video. Like, subscribe, bell button below. Bill will be at the end of the video as always, and if you see me out there, say hello, and I hope you guys have a great day and enjoy the Lushun right there. Definitely recommended if it ever comes back. It was a dockyard ship, but maybe they'll bring it back one more time. So hope you guys are doing well. Take care. Cheers.